Hey, and welcome to day one of the brand new Facebook Visibility Challenge. Now, if you did the online visibility challenge with me last year, the first question you probably have is this going to be the same? And the answer is no. This is brand new content that I'm recording for you, brand new for this first live round. And although there will be perhaps 10% overlap because some of the things are still applicable, but the content and the way that we approach the challenge is brand new, so stick with me. What is also new this time is that we are focusing on a new way of approaching Facebook. It's not new to me, but it's new to perhaps how it's been taught previously by not just me, but by everyone. And what I mean by that is a lot of the experts out there teaching Facebook marketing are extroverted, which means that they are casting their net a mile wide. Their goal is wide reach. And to do that, what they're doing is they're showing up there in any single day. They'll be live streaming, writing posts, images, everything. They're posting multiple times every single day. No matter wherever you turn, there's new content from that. Now, I'm not knocking that because a lot of people that I follow and love are extroverted, but I am not. I'm what's known as an extroverted introvert. And that means that I can have bursts of extrovert time. So that you might see me post lots or I'll be doing lots of posting and emailing and all of that, and then it's quiet for a little bit. Now, for the past year, I've been working with experts, 5, 6, and 7-figure experts, helping them to get more visible on Facebook, to create a connection with their community, and to enroll more paying clients. And we've been doing that by using the strategy that I've been following myself for the last 20 years that I've been networking, socializing online, but I've never actually gone out. I'll tell you the truth is I've not realized that this is what I do differently to what most of the extroverted experts, that's at heart, extroverted experts are teaching. And that is that I go an inch wide and a mile deep. Now, when you follow this strategy, it means that you create a connection with your audience. You earn attention, okay? Which means that, well, first of all, that means that the algorithm is not a problem. It is not the big problem that it is when you're trying to reach a mile wide. Because the relationships that you form, and I'm going to be teaching you some ways to help you to create these relationships and to, at the same time, promote yourself, obviously, because I'm not saying you're not going to be marketing, because that's not true, you do. But what I'm saying is, by using the inch wide, mile deep thinking, you will earn the attention of the people whose attention you want to gain, and it will, over the course of the whole challenge, not just these 5 videos, but there's a longer training coming for you next week, but over the course of the whole strategy, you will become the person who your mile deep connection stops scrolling for. You will become the person who is being promoted here, there, and everywhere, and you will be the person that people that your connections come to. You'll be buying, but it will sustain you. If you too are an extroverted introvert, it will sustain you through the quieter period. So it will allow you to be louder when you're in your more extroverted phase, but quieter, behind the scenes, but still getting the visibility without being rah-rah. And I don't use rah-rah in a derogatory way. That just some people are more rah-rah than others. And for me, I can be rah-rah for a short period of time, but my long-term visibility strategy is going a mile deep. And it's this idea, it's this thinking that has brought me to where I am today, that has got the 5, 6, 7-figure experts who are hiring me now because we've gone that mile deep. Does that make sense? Right. So it doesn't matter whether you are extroverted or extroverted introvert. Everything I'm going to teach you will be absolutely perfect. The extrovert will be able to take what I teach and do more with it. You can be as rah-rah as you want to be. We're talking about you staying in flow here. The extroverted introvert, you'll be able to do your extrovert bit when you want to, but you will have all of the foundations in place for when you want to be more introverted to still get your visibility, okay? And the introvert, I say to you, if you are, see, I'm going to give you the strategy that will allow you to go the mile deep, which is probably your comfort zone, but there are going to be times when you do need to rise above your in order to build a personal brand online, to build a business online, you will need to rise out sometimes. If you never come above the parapet, people won't know who you are, what you do, and what you're the expert at. So if you identify as a true introvert, ask yourself the question, are you prepared to become a little more extroverted introvert without becoming a full-blown extrovert, so that you can rise above occasionally, so that you do stand for what because you're here because you know what I stand for, and you know what I stand for because I've been the extroverted. You've seen my extroverted phase, and then we built on that in my introverted phase. Now, my extrovert phase is the beacon part of what I do, and the introverted phase is where we deepened our relationship. Typically, I spend most of my time in my introverted phase. You might not realize that if you see me visible, because what I'm talking about is introverted visibility that backs up extroverted visibility. All right. Now, hopefully, that means you're like, yes, I'm ready now. So we'll crack on to day one's content. So as I've said, this whole process is about an extroverted introvert way of marketing, promoting, building a personal brand on Facebook. So the very first thing that we need to do is to get your foundations in place, ready for you to go and up or down, extrovert or introvert. We're going to get your foundations in place today, okay? So there are 1, 2, 3 little mini tasks for you to do today, and none of them involve you creating any content. So hopefully 3/4 of you have just breathed a sigh of relief today. 3 tasks to get the foundations in place. So following this will be some how-to. I will show you how. But the first task is to make sure that your website URL, the URL that you want people to find easily, is in your personal profile short bio area. So when people come across you on Facebook, they can instantly see your website and click through if they want to. So that's the first thing. Short bio area appears at the top of the profile. We're going to put your website URL in there. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is you're going to add your Facebook page as a workplace to your personal profile. So when people click through to your personal profile, they can see that you have a page and they can see your website. Okay, so we'll talk about my 8 steps, the 8 steps between how people coming across you and buying from. We'll talk about those later. But step 1 is about attracting your new audience member. And now you've attracted them, where do you want them to go? What do you want them to see of you? So short bio, and while you're inserting your URL in your short bio, it's a good opportunity for you to just read the short bio and make sure it tells you as well as it could do. Make sure it tells people what you want them to know about you from the business perspective. Don't waste that space telling people you've got 2 cats and whatever. That is your elevator pitch space, because most people that you meet on Facebook, you're going to meet them via your personal profile. So this is your prime real estate. That little area is your prime real estate. So website URL and the short bio of your profile, Facebook page as a workplace on your profile. And the third thing to think about is whether there is a specific term or thing that you want to be known for. And on mine, I'm the Facebook marketing queen. You've seen the queen, you've seen the crown image, about Facebook and marketing, because it's marketing with heart. Okay, we'll talk about that all a bit more later. You don't need to worry about it just now. But Facebook marketing queen are that's the term that I use to, and people use to describe me. So inside the Facebook profile area is something they call a nickname, right? And you're gonna, if there is such a term, the third task today is to add that term as a nickname on your profile. Okay. Now the real benefit of this, and it's brilliant in honesty, because what happens is when somebody is typing the terms, the words that you've used in your nickname, your name will come up as a suggested tag. So if you are typing Facebook, if we are Facebook friends and you are typing Facebook, my name will come up as a suggested tag. Now what that is a very subtle, perhaps not so subtle, but it's a very subtle bit of omnipresence for you, because it's a constant reminder to your Facebook friends of what you do. All right. So the third task is to think about a name, and there are limited characters for this, so no essays, and don't make this like a where you stuff your keyword area on your blog post with loads of terms. It should read properly, because it will also appear at the top of your profile. So again, in your premium prime real estate area. So what's the term? Perhaps you are marketing for bricks and mortar marketing, or crafting for the retired, or shy people, shy girls club, something, any term that it would benefit you if every time someone types it, your name pops up as a nice delicate little reminder. We're going to set that up as your nickname today. Okay, so recap for today's 3 tasks. Add your website URL to your short bio area of your Facebook profile. We're not going to do a whole profile review today unless you want to, but that's not part of the task. Website URL to short bio, Facebook page as workplace, and term that you want to be known for, fame name, if Lucy Whittington's watching this, your fame name in your Facebook nickname. Now those are the foundations of the inch wide, mile deep Facebook marketing that we're going to be talking about for the next few days. And tomorrow we'll be back with another strategy for you to begin your mile deep connecting. Okay, once you've completed the task, come back into the group, post or comment on today's post underneath this video, tag yourself, and let's have a look and all get to know each other, meet each other, start connecting, start inch wide in the group, mile deeping, connecting with each other in the group once you've finished completing your profile, so that when we meet you, we know who you are and what you do. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 2. Bye for now.